It's the end of an era. After nearly 10 years with these irons, it's time for some new ones. So for one last swan song, I'm giving them a run out, irons only, see what I can shoot. It's going to be tough, there's going to be a few holes I don't think I can actually reach, which is not ideal. And then they're gone. Last time ever, Benross Rip Speed Tour. Let's see what we can do. Hope you guys enjoy. Why did I do that? I don't hit many 4 irons, so this could be interesting, and I'm going to hit him a lot today. Lovely. Well, there's going to be a lot of yardages I'm not really used to. So this is an 8 iron from 146 up the hill. Normally have a little flick. Short game's going to have to be good. I've absolutely smoked that, but I've managed to hit a draw. Great for distance, 20 yards left of target. Bit wayward, unsurprisingly really, considering I've not played in like 3 weeks, aside from on an indoor sim. More to come on that. But let's try and get up and down, that would be nice on one. That's got to go. Lot of check. It's an uphill putt at the very least. Would be very nice to see an early putt drop for your confidence. Never going to hole a putt if you leave it short, that's for sure. Interesting start. Not surprised, don't mind it. 1 over. It's going to be tough. Let's see what we can do on the second. Can play that normally, usually hit an iron off the tee anyway, so not to worry. Another little 4 iron, would love to see a high draw. One of the more birdieable holes with an iron off the tee. That's a lot more like it. Should be perfect position up the left side. It's just taken as a hole to warm up, but that's all right. Well, golf is sent to test you. This weather's terrible at the moment. I'm hoping it's going to stop. I've got a great sand wedge yardage here, so I'm going to get aggressive. It's a slightly right hand side flag, so start on the right edge of the green, sneak it in there. Well, we're safely aboard. It's a tiny pull and it's short. That's going to be an interesting putt, which was not what we needed early after the first one. Well, it's not quite how we drew it up, ladies and gentlemen. I was hoping to be down there pin high, but that's winter golf. The ball just doesn't fly very far, so I have to take that into account next time. Stay up. Yeah, needed a little more pace. A few things wrong with that. Not terrible though, not terrible at all. Should be able to clean up for a 4. Whew, just snuck in on the left side. Take it though. Right, well, we steadied the ship, that's nice. And we move on to 3, which is the first of a few holes where I don't think I can reach with 2 4 irons. But we'll give it a good go. Yeah, absolutely have to temper expectations here. A 4 would be an incredible score. 390 it's playing up the hill. Club slipped a bit, towed it. Oh no, tree trouble. Just about got away with it. Still got 200 front though, so I'm not getting there, I don't think. I can get close. Luckily trees aren't an issue except from my follow through, but let's not worry about that. Although I don't know what I'll do if this club gets damaged for the rest of the round. Could be worse though. New ones incoming, baby! Great strike. That's as good as I can hit it, just at the left edge. Yeah, way short. Club survived, bonus. So I've been watching a lot of Dan Grieve recently and I'm hoping that's going to help me here. My God, that guy's got short game and coaching abilities. I'm going to have to aim this pretty much at the edge of that shed. Got green cam as well, so that should give a good viewpoint when this lands. It's like 40 yards or so. That's it. Go in. What a shot. I couldn't have planned that any better. I don't think I'll hit a better shot all day, especially when you've not played for a few weeks. You'd expect the feel to go out the window. But just giving this a bit of attention, there's a right to left on it. What a part. After that tee shot as well, didn't think that was possible. Really happy with that. Unfortunately, now I can't go for the fourth because I can't hit driver. So I'm not used to hitting a layup there, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have that a lot today. Enjoy it for what it is. Well, that was delightful, but that's the standard I'm gonna have to keep up, I think. I'm gonna have a lot of chips, especially on long holes like that, and there are a few just creeping in. 6-iron here, I only need about 170 and then a chip on, hopefully. Perfect, I think. I don't know, because I've never really done that before, but I've seen it bounce. Hopefully not in the ditch. Very happy with that tee shot. Could have got away with hitting 5 or even 4-iron, but not really any benefit to that, to be quite honest. I've got 98 yards, just in between, so it's a little off of 52. Let's give ourselves a makeable birdie opportunity. 105's a full one of these, so I'm just going to grip down an inch. It's slightly downwind, so 90% swing. Struck well, I've just missed it to the right a tiny bit. Putting for birdie, maybe 30 feet. Neither love it nor hate it, to be honest. Okay, overall not too upset with that shot. Just come up 20 feet short, so it was better than I expected. And all things considered, probably my best birdie opportunity so far today. Well, that shot left early. I thought it was going to be outside right to start with, but it went further than I expected. I like the aggression though. Well, I did. I don't anymore. Good. Maybe pushed it a tiny bit, but a solid par. I think the more of them we can make today, the better. 1 to 5. Okay, guys and gals. I think par 3s might be a good opportunity for me today. There's no long ones as such. This is the longest, plain 150. So I've got my 8-iron. Look at these bad boys. I'm a bit sad to see them go, in all honesty. They've served me well over the last pretty much 10 years. But let's face it, it's time for a change. I've got some bangers in coming for you as well. Unless I hole in one here and then I'll never get rid. Oh, it's not drawn. It's a tiny push and it's just gone straight. Yeah, definitely getting rid. No, don't throw your clubs, that's silly. I'm going to need this later. Broke my tee as well. What a disastrous start to the hole. Well, if you think a bit of rain is going to stop me, then think again. Unless it rains really hard, and then I probably will. The only benefit here is I've got lots of green to work with. It's relatively straightforward, if any chip can be. So I've got my 52. It's a little upslope. I'm trying to land it on that about 15 feet short, roll it up. That's way short. It took a nice skiddy bounce. Oh dear. Not me best. We're on the top shelf at least. I can absolutely make this. Just got to have confidence, got to believe. Turn. May have just dribbled in at dying pace. That was a good putt though. Damage done with the tee shot. Okay, 2 over through 5. It's not a disaster. Would I have liked better? Of course. And needless to say, it's a 4-iron off 6. Good iron here, definitely a birdie chance. Oh, it's so toey again, it like wraps the club round. But it's good. Maybe just right edge or right rough potentially. I'm all right with it. Super position for my second here. Pins at the front, so it's very narrow in the mouth of this green. It's 106 to the pin, but I'm actually clubbing up to my 120 club, so I've got more green to work with if I go a bit long. Just take a tiny bit off this. Good shot. Hope the distance is right. It's disappeared into the green, so I think I'm putting. Quick correction, that was a really nice shot. Didn't do it justice. We've got about 10 feet for birdie, and we've got a massive 2025 coming up. Loads of epic content. Looking to really grow the community. Thanks to everybody that currently watches. I really enjoy having you around and responding to your comments. And if you are new, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe if you're new as well. And drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Severely under-read that. Just got in my head that this green never really breaks as much as you normally think. But I got it to the hole, and that's a win for me. Really need to be more confident over the putter. That one didn't turn, but it's a par save. I'm all right with that. Move to 7, we're still 2 over. Plenty of opportunities to come. I'm backing myself. Needless to say, it's another 4 bat on this par 4. I've been exploring the club face so far, so let's see if I can visit the middle this time. It's a bit left and hooky. Fortunately, I haven't reached the bunker, which is the benefit of hitting 4-iron and not more. It's fine over there. Fairways are overrated, or so I've heard. I honestly can't tell you how excited I am for these new irons. These Benross ones that are going out of the bag finally have never been custom fit for me. They're just standard everything with regular shafts, which apparently is not what I want. So you'll see when the new ones come, the massive difference that hopefully it's going to make, and they actually are, in terms of the lengths, the lofts, the lie angles, all of those good things. And I've got a full fitting video coming as well, so really hope that'll be interesting for you to watch, to see what it takes to be a scratch or low handicap golfer, and the clubs I'm going to need. And there's still snow on the ground there, if you can see that, so that tells you all you need to know about conditions today. It's cold, it's wet, but not miserable. We're having a great time. And I'm going to slap this iron onto the green on stroke index 2 and make at least a par. That's the plan anyway. It's great for line. I think it needs to go. It was a tad chunky. Yeah. I got 1 out of 2 right. The distance was not great. Line, absolutely beautiful. Picture tells 1,000 words. Yuck. Well, that took some cleaning after that mess, but I've got the same 8-iron again. Quite a bit of fringe to go over here, so I'm just trying to bump it over that. Yeah, tapping range, por favor. Not much to ask for. Go in. No. In the ball's defence, I pushed that a bit, but it turned right to left more than I expected. But what a great effort. I think I can knock this in with an 8-iron. Wouldn't recommend this in competition play, however. All right, happy with a 4. The more pars, the better. On to 8. So I'm 2 over. If I can cling on to that for the next 2 holes, that's 2 over through 9. Constitutes pretty decent. That's close to my handicap, so I'll take that, absolutely. Now, since it's the last time, I'm going to try and hit a hold off here. Normally everything goes right to left with my irons, so if I can just hold this straight, that would be good. was horrendous. I wish I'd just hit a normal one. The bonus is, because it was a long iron and not a driver, I'll find that quite easily. I do think there's something to be said for keeping the ball in play sometimes. Like I said, if I'd lashed driver, I'd have been in all sorts of trouble. Luckily, I'm so close to this tree that I think my ball's going to go under it and still get over the one in front. It's about 145 downhill to that flag. It would normally be a full 9, but I'm a bit concerned about the limbs, so I'm hitting a nice smooth 8, aiming left of the pin, and if I'm 20 feet long, then so be it. Oh, I've caught it fat. That's going to go in the ditch if I'm not careful. Well, I've hit it so badly that I think I've got away with it just short. It's going to be tricky from there though. Not my best approach there, folks. Luckily up there there's a little bit more green than I can see. So if I can just land this on the front, it should just release up to the flag. Well, that is as good as I could have done in terms of where I wanted to land it, but it's just landed very soft. Just gently left to right. Super putt. Super par. Maybe not a super par, but a par. That could so easily have been a double. Played the hole terribly and I've come off with a par. I don't understand the game sometimes. Right, flag is about 158, so I think this sets up perfectly for a 7-iron. I'd like a good one. I've been a little bit skew whiff today, so a nice high draw to that left-hand pin. No. 30 yards right of target. I'm going to need my short game to save me again. Severe rust and yet more broken tees. It's a good job I've got loads of those green castles. Thank you, Paul, for all of them. So distance control was excellent, and that is all we'll say on the matter. Herein lies a nice challenge though. If I can get this up and down again, that represents a pretty good 9 with some ropey ball striking. That's delicious. I actually thought that would have been closer, but I'm very happy. Should have remembered this green is historically softer than all the others, so you don't get as much roll. But it won't matter when I knock this in. Ball and a half outright is the aim. And that's what it is. What a lovely putt and what a lovely scrambling finish of the 9 holes. Whew. That could have been a lot worse, so 2 over constitutes a good effort in my book. On to the back 9. Albeit longer, but 2 par 5s, so maybe there's an opportunity there, even though I can't reach in 2. We'll see. I've actually got conflicting yardages between my watch and rangefinder, which is very murky considering it's wet and all sorts of things. So I'm going to chip a 9. I think it's 129. So let's go with that. Trust it. Please be the right distance. Great line. It's way short. And it's spinning back. Oh, just give me the new irons now, please. And pray they make a difference. Yeah, boy. Well, halfway through the ball flight there, I was salivating over it. And now I've got 45 feet up the hill. So I was wrong. Happy to hold my hands up. And I'll be happy with 2 putts, please. Stop wobbling. Go, 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 go. Yeah, not bad. Not entirely unexpected. I walloped that and I'm still short. Bit of clean-up work. Yeah, well done me. Whew. Not making it easy for myself, but that's another par. That's quite a few on the trot. No prizes for guessing what club I'm hitting. It's nice to see a grass tee box. Let's actually take advantage and take a nice little divot. Well, it's gone straight. I took a divot. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the divot began before the ball. And now my fingers are a bit stingy. I'll be honest, I think part of the bad striking is down to the fact that at the fitting, which was the last time I swung a golf club, I was actually swinging clubs that are longer than standard because of my height, apparently. Excuses? Maybe? So just for context, my 4-iron there has gone about as far as my 7-iron would normally. Possibly even 8-iron downhill and downwind. So I have 200 playing 190 to the flag and a huge telegraph pole. Can't think about that because I get free re-hit if I hit that. But I've got 5-iron, so I need a good shot. On the green is an absolute bonus here. That's beautifully struck. Keep drawing. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I think I'm just on the front, so it's going to be a long putt. Yet again, I've come up short then. And I've opted for the 8-iron again, just because I've been rather good with it so far. A little bit of right to left in this. Just need to be aggressively conservative, if that makes sense, because it's slow, but it is downhill. So I'm playing this just like a putt. Got to get legs. Okay, line was good. Going to need to hole another putt. Story of the day, really. Well, the question is, can I get myself out of trouble again? And I should know what the putt does since this is my home course. Turn. Wow, how on earth did that sneak in? That looked high all day and then just went whack. Not complaining, no. What a par. Now just a small matter of the longest par 4 on the course, 12. So probably just keep the 4-iron out for a couple of shots. Now, if I was being brutally honest, I would say I'm getting slightly bored of just hitting 4-iron off every tee. I want to smash it as far as I can. But I'm sticking with it, partly because I left all my woods in the car, so I didn't do that. Oh, that's my best strike of the day, and I needed it on this hole. Glorious. That view does not get old. What a place. Right, back to the golf. Still got to keep my wits about me here. I've got 180 to that flag. Downhill, downwind though, so I've got 6-iron. Can't go long, so if I come up a little short, that's okay. On the green's a good shot again. That's got a hook. It's well struck. If I'm honest, probably tried to hit that a little too hard, which suggests I probably should have gone with the 5. But we're close. We'll be scrambling again though. Tell you what, considering the weather we've had, where we've had snow, rain, flooding, getting snowed in, ice, that green looks immaculate. Credit to Bracken Gill's greenkeepers. But onto the matter of the hand, I need to use it to my advantage. This would have crept onto the green had I got the line right. But we've been good all day. Yet again, needing up and down. That's pretty good. We're within bin lid, I think, around about 3.5, 4 feet. Put that back. It's absolutely pure, I don't understand. No excuses here. Delicious. Absolutely ridiculous up and down stats, I would say. Pretty much done it on every hole, because I've missed every green. On to 13, still 2 over. I think if someone in the comments said this would be like daylight robbery, I'd be inclined to agree. I wouldn't say it's been the best ball striking day, and at this point I'm not really going to miss these irons. But we're clinging on, and I've got a wedge here, 120, so it's just a nice full one. Oh, that's my best strike of the day. Please be good. I'm not sure what to make of that. That's taken off to the left. But I think we're putting for birdie, and that's a win at this stage, given the number of missed greens we've had. That was very good. Actually pitched here about 3 feet away and has just spun down this little crest here. No complaints from me though. Would dearly love to convert. Haven't had many birdie opportunities, or so it feels like. Brilliant. Absolutely gun barrel straight. And that's the first birdie of the day, and that's a 2 on the card. That feels fantastic, and that's back to +1. We can't get back to level, can we? 4 iron, no surprises there. Being let through, so let's just creep forward quickly. It's another toey one down the right. We'll be laying up from there, I'm afraid, but it's all right. Off we run. Let's try and get some mud off before I slap that down there. Oh dear. Okay, I got over. Just. Well, I'm just in danger of letting this slip a bit after a great 2 on the last. But I am rushing, so it's not ideal. Still 5 iron, so I've gone 4 iron, 4 iron, 5 iron. Need a good one to get on this green and put in for birdie. But let's face it, can just rely on the chipping game, really. That's much better, but I've pulled that one. Definitely going to require a chip and a putt now. Pin high though. Back in my happy place. Obviously missed the green in regulation, but this has been my forte. And there's a sandy patch to the right of the flag, that's my line. Just been grinding over this a little bit because I've got a bit more time. Well, that started a long way right of where I was aiming, thankfully bounced left. Distance was very good. That's not going to be an easy putt, but I'll just go make it hopefully. I needed to hit my line, this is nasty. Would rather have been this far the other side of the hole. I have missed. Knew it was left to right, just didn't quite give it enough unfortunately. Bit of a silly bogey, but it happens. Straight up handed that 2 back with a 6 on the next. Oh, that's such a shame. Back to 2 over. Can't let it faze me though. 4 to go. Maybe 1 birdie coming in and the rest pars. That would constitute a great round of golf. Not been loving the irons today though, so won't be upset to see the new ones go in the bag. Don't adjust your TV, phone or tablet. That camera is set up straight, but this tee box is on a wild angle. And I've not been hitting this 4 iron spectacularly, so this will test me. Superb strike. Just hang on. Okay, it's up the left, but that is beautiful. I'm happy with that. Also managed to stay on my feet, which was a good effort in the end. Well, you should never complain when an opportunity presents. If we were all the way off the back tees, this would be a behemoth from 390. That tee is a good 100 yards up, so it's just a flick on from here, albeit to a tucked flag. That's got to get up, I think. Atrocious. Luckily, out of all the chips I've had today, this is by far the easiest. Straight up the hill. looking to hole it. Get in. I don't believe it was so close. An inch short. Not upset with the par though. Could have done with a better second shot, but it is what it is. We moved to 16, longest hole on the course. I'm not concerned or anything, but the more I think about it, the irons I'm getting are much more a player's iron, so smaller, less forgiving, but much better for me, more spin, more loft, more workability. These are a lot more forgiving, and I've not been hitting it so well, so... Or smack it down the right, that's absolutely fine. Lost my balance a bit, but that's irrelevant. Just keep this out because I'll be hitting it again and then some sort of wedge hopefully. I'm starting to feel a little bit fatigued now. If you weren't aware, in a couple of weeks, early Feb, I'm going with my wife to Vietnam and Cambodia on a cycling trip, so 9 straight days of cycling. So I'm in heavy, heavy training. So I've already woken up with some stiff legs. So I'm starting to get tired, but that's all right. I'm having a really nice time. I hope you're enjoying the video, as always. Another 4-iron here, that's for sure. Safely away from the OB, but I'll level with you, I am sick of the sight of this 4-iron now. Would love to hit 3-wood, but I can't. It's in the boot of the car. Lovely. Just up the left side, should open up the green nicely. Hopefully not another 4-iron until the 18th. I forgot to mention as well, I hope you've been enjoying the B-cam footage. I've been running around like a madman to try and provide some different angles. Anywho, I've accidentally laid up to the perfect sand wedge yardage, so no excuses here. I'm sure I'll find one if I don't hit a good shot though. But I won't. Just 4 left. It wasn't the right yardage. Still a good shot, I'm not miles away, but I've missed the green. Whoopsie. Well, I just did some quick maths and I've only hit 4 greens in regulation today, so approach game has been appalling. Fortunately, scrambling has been ridiculous. So I haven't even bothered to bring my putter, which is a bit dangerous. But I was right. Luckily got a tiny fringe boost there, as it wasn't my greatest strike, which is interesting considering it was a chip from the fairway. But stress-free par, 5 decent shots there, or 4 and a tap in. 2 holes to go. Can we get 1 more birdie? Not sure I'm going to be able to beat this with irons only with the new ones, not for a while anyway, but it will be coming to the channel, don't you worry. Feels a bit strange saying it, but this could be the last time I ever hit this 9-iron. Almost makes me a bit emotional. Oh no, pulled it. That's got to hang on. Fortunately, I've not hit it great. Missed so many greens today, that's going to test me. That was not great. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose just to show that I really need new irons, but it does feel that way. Help. This is not good. On a scale of A to Z, this is probably position X. It's not terrible, but it's very, very bad. It's going to really put me to the test. Oh, that's quite good, but it's going to be a rather naughty putt. What a brilliant putt that was. Straight over that dark patch and in. Whew. Birdie on the last to shoot 70, or +1. That's the goal. Come on, guys. Okay, last hole. Not really what you need when you're shattered, but we need a good one, because if I semi-duff this, I might not get over the ravine. That would not be good news. Oh, that's not a good swing. Such a tired effort, that's straight in those trees. Well, another bit of magic required to get that anywhere near the green. Right, here goes nothing. It's 110 to the pin, but that's somewhat irrelevant. Can't go high, so I've got 8. I'm going to hit this hard into that bank short of the green and hope it kills it. And if I go long of the green, that's probably easier than short. Very tough to judge. Skid. Absolutely zero skid. Line was incredible, just needed a wet skid. It's going to be difficult, but we can do it. Okay, one last ride, one last epic up and down. It's absolutely immense. I've nearly holed it. Irons are rubbish, but chipping is incredible. What a way to finish. That'd have been good. Good round of golf there. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed it. And if you want to watch another epic video, go visit Clitheroe Golf Club with me beautiful golf course. And I'll see you next time. One last thing to do.